Hi y'all. Creating the soil for my potato spud growing experiment. Uh, so the issue that I have is I can't really plant in the open here because the deer, I see that guy running. The deer just come here every night now, and they pretty much uh, eat everything in the open. Have to protect it, but these plants right here are zucchini, and see that zucchini down there? I think there's another one in here somewhere. But oh yeah, there's one starting down there. So I'm gonna harvest that one. But let me talk about my soil structure. I went and I spent a little extra money for at the box store for you know, better quality material, something that I know is gonna work. Now you have to think, these box stores, they sell pre-made, you know, pre-made, pre-fertilized growing media so that people could be successful. Now I've tried doing this 4 years with just strictly what I find on the land, simulating, uh, like a forced relocation, and it's going to be very difficult. But anyways, let me show you my mixture. What I'm going to do. Okay, this is the best place in the morning for the sun, right there, and right here, and the garlic's almost ready to harvest. But so I got the 3 steps right here. I got regular garden, regular soil from the ground, sandy loam, and some Texas mulch. It was only like $2 a bag, but you had to buy like 30 of them. And I went ahead. What I'm going to add to this is uh, this soil amendments right here. And each one of those bags was almost $10. Yeah, it was about $10 each. Almost $10 each one. And remember, on potatoes, you need that middle number to be high, okay? And then you want OMRI on there. See that? Costs more money for OMRI, but it's like a quality standard for organic. You're not getting dillo dirt or um, you know uh, human manure. It's called dillo dirt, but it has a whole bunch of different names now, so you don't know what it is. But if it has OMRI, then you know it's not from the sewage plant. All right, so the way you remember this number, you gotta. This is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And the way you remember these numbers so you don't forget them is green is the first one for like green leaves, and then roots is for stuff that grows in the ground. Okay, bulbs, you know, stuff that grows in the ground. That's phosphorus, and potassium. Okay, is the flowers, and the flowers could be like tomato, stuff that grows on the leaves. So green rooted flowers. So whatever you're gonna plant, you just gotta remember that number. Like if you're gonna plant corn, corn's pretty much green, right? So you want that to be as high as possible, the first one. Okay? Anyways, so I'm gonna mix all this stuff. I'm gonna get about a third of that and put it in here. Because that has, I think it's got all kinds of urea in there, like chicken manure and stuff like that in there. I'm gonna mix it all in there and create a mix. And I don't know where I'm gonna plant it. But here are the potatoes. This right here is kiwi. I don't know if it's gonna grow down here, but see, the deer just eat everything, and this is ready to go. Um, see the roots? See the roots down there? Okay, I've got to figure something out. I'm thinking I might fill this whole area up right here in front of this bed, and you know, that's going to give me about 12 inches, and figure something out. But that's my mixture right there. Man, this could be a very interesting this experiment if it works. Growing potatoes from the spuds. Man, that'll put a big dent in the starvation, famine. Because those spuds, you can find them anywhere. You know, from store-bought potatoes anywhere. All right, just a heads up on that. Of course, I put wood ash in here. So I have wood ash, which is potassium, and the high middle number, the bone meal, and then of course a general all-purpose like fertilizer type stuff. And these potatoes are almost ready, but you know, they're starting to change, but you know, I don't have any place to plant. All right, see y'all later.